Make some noise, make some noise. Yes, yes. All right, all right, all right. Yes, yes, I love that, I love that. And, good night, everyone. My name is James Brown. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Go ahead. Yeah, James Brown. James Brown, he gets me around. Yeah, I've been leveraging this name. Yeah, people don't forget this name. When you name James Brown, you don't forget James Brown. All right? Yeah. So, I'm happy to be here tonight, and I want you to just give it up for all the acts who have came up here, who are bold enough to step on stage. Life is a stage, you know that? Life is a stage. And come on, put your hands together for them. Put your hands together for them. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And, this is where we have our voices, all right? This is where we have our voices to speak our truth, to speak what we believe in. So I'm a motivational speaker. I'm just going to challenge you tonight with a short motivational piece. And then, where's my clicker? All right, okay, so you're going to click for me. Yeah, so I'm going to challenge you with a short motivational piece. And tonight is about what? Feel good? All right. How many of you know you can't, and then I'm going to do a short poem after. How many of you know you can't feel good until you die empty? Come on, turn to your neighbor and say, die empty. Yeah, look to the person next to you and say, don't die full. Don't die full. Let's try that again. Say, don't die with my stuff.
Don't die with my stuff.
Yes, 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 yes. Don't die with my stuff. And that's what it's all about. So tonight I'm going to be talking about unlocking your potential. Everybody say potential. I want to let you know tonight that potential is something that you have not done yet. Wow. That's amazing. There's more inside of you. Yes, there's more inside of you. So I want to talk about potential, and I want to say to you tonight, don't die with your deposit. Don't die with your deposit. But you got to plant yourself. Every one of us came into the planet as a seed. Everybody's a seed. Seed. Yeah. But the seed, trapped inside the seed is a what? Somebody tell me. Trapped inside the seed is a what?
It's possibilities.
Possibilities.
Tree.
Anybody else?
Tree.
A tree.
Forest.
Anybody else?
Forest.
A forest. That's it. Trapped inside a seed, a tiny seed, is a forest. That's amazing. Your future is not ahead of you. It's trapped within you.
Say that again.
Whoa! Your future, listen, you cannot catch your future by chasing after it.
Woo!
You know how, you want to tell you how you get your future out of you? Plant yourself.
That's right.
Because the tree can only come out of the seed if it's what? Planted. Ah, come on now. Yeah, so you got to plant yourself in the area of your gifting. How many of you know that your world is looking for you, but they can't find you? You know why? You have not been planted long enough. You got to stay planted. Listen, you got to be the first person to believe. Anybody know Tyler Perry? He's always smiling. Yeah, anybody who have money, they smile a lot. You understand? He's always smiling. But guess what? He said his dream was to just write one play. Wow. And he said God hid him for a season and then exposed him at the right time. How many of you know that sometimes you're buried under the earth? People can't see you because you're planted. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Don't be offended. People will walk over you because they just can't see you.
That's right. Hey.
Because you're buried under the earth. Like a seed. You step into a room, nobody notices you. You know why? You're still planted.
Right.
How many of you know that the people who we call successful and you see them today, you didn't know them probably a decade ago. Why? They were planted.
Right.
They were committed to their environment and they stayed there long enough, and guess what? They emerge as a plant. And guess what? You know what happened now? They stop traffic now. So no longer can you walk over them now, you have to walk around them. Are you understanding me? potential inside of us.
Yes, sir.
And you got to let that potential be released. Don't die with it. Don't die with the song inside of you. Don't die with the book inside of you. Don't die with the poetry inside of you. Don't die with the invention, the art inside of you. I heard one pastor put it like that. He said the wealthiest place on the planet, guess where it is?
Cemetery.
Cemetery. You know why? In the cemetery, there are books that were never written, songs that were never sung, poetry that were never spoken. Right in the cemetery. Listen, I'm on a journey right now to provoke you and to stir you and say, listen, don't die with your potential. How many of you know that if you die with your potential, the world will never transform? Could you imagine if there were never no Thomas Edison? The one who created lights, or the Wright brothers who created the aeroplane to fly? Say for instance, they died with that inside of them. We would have never seen that. So I want to let you know tonight, don't die with your potential. Are you understanding me? So unlock your potential. Everybody say unlock your potential.
Unlock your potential.
I'm going to be real quick. So let's move here along. All right? So I want to take you to this. I just want to take you to a few people. Okay, look at this. Everybody look at this. What's this?
Piano.
How many of you know that no sound can come out of that piano that was never built into the piano? I don't care how skillful the musician is. Guess what? No sound can come out that was not worked in. You got to work out what God has worked in. How many of you know that what you celebrate, sometimes God is disappointed in? Let me take you to another image. Look at this image now. What's that? That's a boombox. Somebody say boombox. How many of you know that the capacity of that boombox is to turn the volume right up? Sometimes you live in a house and you have a teenager and you turn the stereo up. And the mother said, that's noise. Turn that down. Yeah? It's noise to you, but not to God. I guess that's why he said in the word of God, make a joyful noise. Let's look at another one. Look at this one. What's that? That's a Porsche. How many of you know that built into that capacity of the car might be the ability to travel probably 260 kilometers. But we don't see signs that says go that fast, innit? Come on, talk to me.
Yes.
Yeah, you break the law, right? But how many of you know when you go to your full potential, you're going to break rules? You got to break some rules. Everyone who invented something, they broke rules. They never stayed in university. They broke rules. Yes. And many of these people, listen to me. I'm going to close with this. Let me close with this. Okay, let me close with this because you're getting me anxious tonight. Okay, let me close with this. My son, I have a 12-year-old son. And the other day he took a yogurt, he threw it in the air, and he took a bat. And he swinged it and he mashed the yogurt, splattered it all over the kitchen. Man, listen to me. Can I talk to you guys? Any parents in here? Yeah. I was angry. Yes. I was upset. I said, Joel, come here. Let's reason. Come on, talk to me. What possessed you to take the yogurt and take a bat and swing it? Like, Joel, come on, let's talk. What's going on? Where are we at, Joel? Where are we at? My son was sad. So he left with a long face. And he went to school. But guess what? I said, James, how dare you? You talk about potential all the time. You talk about invention. That house might be his first laboratory. You know, it wasn't easy probably living with Albert Einstein.
Right.
I think Albert Einstein's mother would have said, Albert,
Yes.
why do you have the screwdriver in the freezer?
Right.
What are you doing?
Right.
We gotta leave room.
Right.
I know it's, listen, I sent him a text, right? And I said, Joel, because I felt guilty. I sent him a text. I said, Joel, listen, Daddy's sorry. Because this might be, I don't know, you probably, your imagination, I don't want to limit you in any way. I want you to explore, I want you to expand, but guess what? Don't do it again. Everybody say potential.
Potential.
You got it inside of you. You got it inside of you. It's something that you have never done. Don't let your gift or your success. Listen, the greatest enemy of potential is your last success.
That's right.
That's your last success.
That's right.
But I want to challenge you to find something else inside. Pull it out.
Yes.
Are you understand me?
Yes.
Great. Put your hands together for yourself. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. I believe God has made all of us. I believe He's a colorful God.
Yes,
He's a God of expression. That's why we don't look the same. We don't dance the same. Are you understanding me? And God has created all of us in His image. But particularly, I have always been fascinated with black people from Africa because I was brought here over into the Western world, and I've always been intrigued in my African people. Can I read a quick poem for you? All right, good. It's called Long Distance. Long distance is not just over. Okay, great. It's called Long Distance from Home. I gaze, then I stare. Meditate, then in despair. Looking just like me, but when they open their mouth, French or some other language come out. How can a black man look like me and cease to understand me? Is it because of the separation of our history? They move with such pride, an accent so deep that you cannot deny. I love the African dashiki for the men, no jackets, suits, and tie in 90 degrees. How lost can I be? Or how far the distance that stands between my people and me? I draw close to strike a conversation, to learn of my hidden past. I look to them to unmask my culture, my food, and perhaps the good news of what it is to have never been enslaved. You see, slavery is not just an act done to my ancestors, but a grave injustice on humanity that has separated a race beyond the sea. A long distance is not just over the Atlantic Sea, but seems like an eternity of the separation of culture and ethnicity. On my little island was established a university, and many of them migrated to my island in the sea. I would visit their dorms, eager to learn what I didn't know, and did not know where I should start or the questions to ask. Just being amongst them was enough for me. I ate their food and drank their tea, for I wanted to capture once again my lost destiny. Laughing when they laugh, trying to fit in, wanting and longing to be African again. Dancing to the rhythm of their drum, I realized that the way they dance isn't me. So whether separated by our tongue, just the beating of the drum was the voice of solidarity and unity. So in my quiet time, when I lived by the beach in St. Kitts and the Caribbean islands surrounded by the Atlantic Sea, I would gaze at the sea and think to myself, what would life have been if I had stayed in the East? Thank you.